Former President Donald Trump was back on the campaign trail today, joined by his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. The presumptive Democratic nominee, Kamala Harris, will be holding rallies with her soon-to-be named running mate starting on Tuesday. Fox 5's Duarte Geraldino joins us live right now in the studio. Speculation continues to roll around who will be Harris's VP pick. And Duarte, you think Monday is when we're going to find out?
Oh, yeah, Arthur. Monday is the day. Now, she is down to a very short list. Many political scientists say part of the selection process is how the public responds to the names that are being floated around right now. But even as she rides that wave of Democratic support, Democrats know the GOP is preparing to go after her and whoever she chooses with an extraordinary amount of might.
They said I was brave 2 weeks ago. I had to do what I had to do. It's not like brave, right? It's just we do the right thing.
Donald Trump and Senator J.D. Vance are campaigning in Atlanta, and political scientists say they know why.
The joint appearance by Trump and Vance in Georgia indicates that they are concerned about Georgia. They thought that it was locked in for them. But let's remember that that President Biden won that state, albeit very closely, but the last time.
Alan Sanders is a political scientist at St. Peter's University. Since Biden stepped down, the Democratic machine has been re-energized. Just look at the campaign cash. Both campaign totals for July. The Republicans, $139 million. The Democrats, $310 million.
The whole campaign on the Trump side is trying to regain its balance. It hasn't quite figured out what to do. Now, that doesn't mean it won't in the long run, but it's got to figure it out pretty quickly because it's only 100 days or less than 100 days until the November election.
Trump dropped out of an ABC News debate scheduled for September 10, saying he prefers to face off on Fox News 6 days earlier, something Vice President Kamala Harris has not yet agreed to. Harris still has to choose a running mate whose main job is getting her those electoral votes that may be just outside of her reach alone. Arizona Senator Mark Kelly is on her short list. He defended the VP's handling of the border.
So she's done a good job.
There, absolutely. Numbers are down below about 1,500 per day because of the actions of Vice President Harris.
Other contenders include governors like Kentucky's Andy Beshear, Minnesota's Tim Walz, and Pennsylvania's Josh Shapiro, who this week campaigned for Harris.
I want a future where I can look the 47th president of the United States in the eye and say, "Hello, Madam President."
And Vice President Harris is also surrounding herself with people who have deep campaign experience, including the man who managed Barack Obama's first presidential run and the woman who was both President Obama and Clinton's communication director. Arthur.
Right.